Here are 20 history facts that sound completely fake, but are 100% true. Think history is boring? Think again. Some of the wildest stories you've ever heard actually happened. Get ready, because your mind is about to be blown. First up, did you know that Cleopatra, the famous Egyptian queen, lived closer in time to the invention of the iPhone than to the construction of the Great Pyramids? The pyramids were built around 2560 BC, while Cleopatra lived around 30 BC. The iPhone came out in 2007, making the time gap much smaller. It really puts ancient history into perspective, doesn't it? Next, let's talk about the shortest war in history. In 1896, Britain and Zanzibar went to war, and it lasted a whopping 38 minutes. That's shorter than an episode of your favorite TV show. The conflict ended when the Sultan of Zanzibar surrendered after the British Navy bombarded his palace. Ever made a mistake while writing and wished for an eraser? Well, before erasers were invented in the 1770s, people used a much more common household item to rub out pencil marks: bread. They would use a piece of stale, crustless bread to get the job done. I guess you could say it was the original Wonder Bread. Imagine being Napoleon Bonaparte, one of the most powerful military commanders in history, and getting attacked by bunnies. It really happened. He had organized a rabbit hunt, but the bunnies, instead of running away, charged straight for him and his men. They were so relentless that Napoleon had to retreat to his carriage. Life as a servant in ancient Egypt wasn't exactly glamorous. To keep flies from bothering the pharaoh, some servants were literally slathered in honey to act as human flypaper. The flies would be attracted to the sweet honey on the servants, leaving the ruler completely pest-free. Here's a mind bender for you. The brilliant physicist Albert Einstein was once offered the presidency of Israel. In 1952, after the death of Israel's first president, the government offered the position to Einstein. He politely declined, stating he lacked the aptitude and experience to deal with people properly. Before alarm clocks were a thing, how did people wake up for work? In Britain and Ireland during the Industrial Revolution, they had knocker-uppers. These were essentially human alarm clocks who would walk the streets and tap on people's windows with long sticks until they woke up. A pretty reliable, if slightly annoying service. What color do you think the first oranges were? If you said orange, you'd be wrong. The original oranges from Southeast Asia were actually a tangerine pomelo hybrid, and they were green. It was only when they were grown in warmer climates that the green chlorophyll was destroyed, revealing the orange color underneath. Think your laundry day is tough. In ancient Rome, they used a rather unique cleaning agent: urine. The ammonia in urine is a powerful cleaning agent, so they would collect it from public urinals and use it to wash their togas. It was so valuable that the government even placed a tax on it. The iconic Eiffel Tower in Paris actually changes height with the seasons. In the summer, the heat causes the iron structure to expand, making it grow by up to 15 centimeters, or about 6 inches. In the winter, it shrinks back down. So, the tower is technically taller during your summer vacation. During World War II, a Great Dane named Juliana was awarded the Blue Cross Medal for a very heroic act. When an incendiary bomb fell on her house, she reportedly extinguished it by peeing on it. She was celebrated as a hero for her quick thinking and brave bladder. Vikings had some fascinating beliefs, and one of them was about rainbows. They believed that the vibrant arcs in the sky, which they called the Bifrost Bridge, were a magical pathway connecting Midgard, the realm of humans, to Asgard, the home of the gods. We all know a Yo Mama joke, but did you know the oldest one ever found is over 3,500 years old? It was discovered on an ancient Babylonian tablet from 1500 BC. The joke is a bit different from modern ones, but the spirit is definitely the same. Some things truly are timeless. In medieval Europe, justice wasn't just for humans. Animals could also be put on trial for their crimes. There are records of pigs, rats, and even insects being formally charged, given a lawyer, and tried in a court of law. If found guilty, they could face sentences just like people. The very first vending machine dates back to ancient Greece, but it didn't dispense snacks or sodas. It was invented by the mathematician Hero of Alexandria and was designed to dispense a set amount of holy water. When you insert a coin, its weight would tip a lever and release the water. Ketchup hasn't always been the burger and fry condiment we know today. In the 1830s, it was sold as a medicine. A doctor in Ohio claimed his tomato-based recipe could cure ailments like indigestion and diarrhea. It was even sold in pill form as a patent remedy. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is famous for its tilt, but what's really amazing is how long it's been leaning. Construction began in 1173, and it started to sink and lean just 5 years later. That means this iconic structure has been leaning for over 840 years and is still standing strong. For a brief period, the Olympic Games weren't just about sports. From 1912 to 1948, medals were also awarded for achievements in the arts. Competitions were held in architecture, literature, music, painting, and sculpture. You could literally win a gold medal for writing a poem. We've all heard of stocks and gold being valuable, but what about tulips? In the 1600s, during a period known as tulip mania in the Netherlands, rare tulip bulbs became so sought after that their prices skyrocketed. At its peak, a single bulb could be worth more than a house or 10 times the annual salary of a skilled worker. And finally, let's talk about doors. How old do you think the oldest working door is? It's located in Switzerland and is estimated to be over 5,000 years old. Dating back to 3063 BC, made of poplar wood, this ancient door has seen millennia of history pass by. Which one of these facts totally shocked you? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip through history's weirdest moments, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing facts. Thanks for watching.